Australian visa applications are now more expensive than ever. The July 1st changes are in full effect, and here's what every applicant needs to know about the new visa updates. Annual indexation of skilled visa income thresholds from 1 July 2025. So from July 1st of 2025, skilled visa income thresholds went up by 4.6%. This matches changes to the annual average weekly ordinary time earnings, and the government promised this in the migration strategy after the migration review recommended it. They index income thresholds every year, so skilled migrants' wages increase at the same rate as Australian workers. This stops employers from using skill migration to undercut Australian workers. Here's what's changed from July 1st of 2025. The core skills income threshold jumped from $73,150 to $76,515. This affects nomination applications for the core skills stream of the Skills in Demand visa, subclass 482, and the Employer Nomination Scheme visa, subclass 186. The specialist skills income threshold increased from $135,000 to $141,210. This affects nomination applications for the specialist skills stream of the Skills in Demand visa, subclass 482. The temporary skilled migration income threshold used for the skilled employer-sponsored regional visa, subclass 494, and the regional sponsored migration scheme, subclass 187, went from $73,150 to $76,515. This matches the CSIT and is subject to approval of relevant legislation. New nomination applications from July 1st of 2025 must meet the new relevant income threshold or the annual market salary rate, whichever is higher. This change doesn't apply to existing visa holders and nominations lodged before July 1st of 2025. ROI for South Australia nomination open. Great news for South Australia applicants. Registrations of interest, or ROI, for South Australia nomination for the subclass 858 National Innovation Visa are now open. South Australia nomination for the National Innovation Visa is available to both onshore and offshore applicants. For information on nomination requirements and how to apply, you could check the South Australian government website. South Australian DAMAs extended to 30th of June 2026. The two South Australian DAMAs are extended to June 30th, 2026. The current DAMA occupations, age concession up to 55 years, 10% reduction to the temporary skilled migration income threshold, plus English and work experience concessions, all stay the same. The pathway to permanent residency for clients holding the Skills in Demand or 482 visa got reduced to 2 years. You can apply for the subclass 186 visa after holding the 482 visa for 2 years. From July 1st of 2025, occupations listed on the specific industry labor agreements can't be used under the South Australian DAMA program if the occupation is also available on industry labor agreement. For example, aged care providers will be unable to access certain occupations under the South Australian DAMA program and instead will need to utilize the aged care industry labor agreement or alternative programs such as the Pacific Australia Labour Mobility Scheme. The South Australian government plans to negotiate a new 5-year statewide DAMA with the Commonwealth Government in 2025 to 26. Make sure you follow us on our socials to stay up to date to migration news and insights. Migration fee increases from 1 July 2025. The Australian government announced updated visa and review application fees effective July 1st of 2025. If you're planning to apply, you definitely need to know about these changes. The 482 visa increased from $3,115 to $3,210. The partner visa went up from $9,095 to $9,365. The student visa went up from $1,600 to $2,000. That's a pretty big change. The contributory parent visa only went up from $48,495 to $48,640. If you want to apply for a merit review application to the Tribunal, that's now increased from $3,496 to $3,580. And lastly, if you want to go to the Tribunal to review your protection visa refusal, that fee has gone up from $2,151 to $2,203. Please note, this change applies to government fees only, does not include AML's professional fees. So how have these changes affected your visa plans? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Subscribe for more updates as Australian immigration continues to evolve. Your success story is still possible.